Have you ever pondered what lies beneath the surface of the world we live in? As we navigate through our daily lives, we often overlook the complex realities that underpin our existence. We're wrapped in a cocoon of information, perceptions, and societal constructs that often obscure the true face of our world. Our world is a majestic tapestry woven with threads of complexity and interconnectedness. It's a vast, intricate network that pulses with life, a symphony of interactions and relationships that reverberate across the globe. Yet, beneath this mesmerizing facade, there lies a reality that is far more sobering. Imagine peeling back the layers one by one, revealing the stark truth of our world's current state. What you'll find might be disconcerting, perhaps even overwhelming. The depth of the issues we face as a global community is staggering. They're not isolated incidents, but rather interconnected challenges, each one affecting the other in a ripple of consequences. At the heart of it all, our planet is in a state of distress. It grapples with environmental crises of monumental proportions, from climate change to resource depletion to the loss of biodiversity. These issues threaten the very fabric of our existence, sending shockwaves through our global community. But the challenges don't stop there. We're also entwined in a web of social complexities, each strand representing a different issue. Economic disparities, political unrest, social injustices, they persist, casting long shadows over different segments of society. It's a sobering reality that underscores the stark differences in the human experience. And yet, amidst this complexity, there's an undeniable truth that we must confront. As a species, we stand at a crossroads. Our collective decisions now will shape the course of our future. Ignoring the depth of these issues is no longer an option. The first step towards meaningful change is to face the truth. Our world is grappling with an array of environmental and societal challenges, the magnitude of which may be daunting. But it's a reality we can no longer afford to ignore. Only by acknowledging the truth can we hope to forge a path towards a better, more sustainable future. Mother Earth is at a tipping point. This isn't just a catchy phrase, it's an alarming reality that we are living in. Our planet, the very cradle of life, is now grappling with a multitude of environmental challenges that threaten our existence. Climate change, for instance, is no longer a distant threat but a present danger. Rising temperatures, melting ice caps, and unpredictable weather patterns are just a few of the visible signs. These changes are not isolated events. They are interconnected pieces of a larger puzzle, a puzzle that paints a grim picture of our planet's health. Then there's the matter of resource depletion. We live in a world that is hungry for resources, consuming them at an unsustainable pace. Whether it's the water we drink, the air we breathe, or the soil that nourishes our crops, the relentless exploitation of these resources is leading us down a perilous path. Biodiversity loss is another critical issue that needs our attention. Our planet thrives on diversity. Each species, no matter how small, plays a vital role in the intricate web of life. Yet, every day we lose countless species to extinction, a loss that could destabilize ecosystems and disrupt the balance of life on Earth. These environmental challenges are not confined within borders. They are global issues with far-reaching consequences. Climate change doesn't recognize national boundaries. Resource depletion in one part of the world can lead to scarcity and conflict in another. Biodiversity loss in a distant rainforest can impact food chains and economies thousands of miles away. It's a domino effect, where one action triggers a series of reactions. Our actions, our choices, our lifestyles, they all have an impact on the environment, and this impact, whether we realize it or not, affects us all. We are at a critical juncture where every decision counts. Every step we take, every choice we make, leaves a mark on our planet. And it's high time we take responsibility for these marks. Our actions echo in the environment, creating a ripple of challenges that we must confront. We owe it to ourselves and to the generations yet unborn to address these challenges head-on. For if we don't, we might find ourselves on a planet that is beyond repair. The fabric of society is woven with threads of complexity. We live in a world that is deeply interconnected, yet riddled with disparities and divisions. The societal challenges we face today are multifaceted and intricate, painting a picture of a world that is grappling with an array of problems. Let's take a moment to delve into the realm of economic disparities. We exist in a world where the wealth of a single % of the population surpasses that of the rest. This gulf between the rich and the poor is widening every day, creating a society divided by wealth and access to resources. It's a reality that underscores the urgency of a more equitable distribution of wealth and opportunities. Simultaneously, political unrest grips various corners of the globe. From protests demanding democratic rights to conflicts fueled by ethnic tensions, the political landscape is far from tranquil. These instances of unrest expose the fragility of our political systems and the need to foster dialogue, peace and understanding. Social injustices, too, remain deeply entrenched. Discrimination based on race, gender, religion or sexuality continues to persist, denying millions the fundamental right to equality. It's a sobering reminder of the long road we have yet to travel in the pursuit of social justice. And then there's the digital age. An era that has connected us in unprecedented ways, yet has also given rise to new challenges. Misinformation spreads like wildfire across digital platforms, muddying the waters of truth and fact. Online toxicity too has emerged as a significant issue, with cyberbullying and hate speech becoming all too common. These societal challenges are not isolated but intricately linked, forming a complex web that requires our attention and action. The stark realities of societal disparities remind us of the urgent need for transformation. A transformation that begins with acknowledging these issues, understanding their interconnectedness, and working collectively towards creating a more equitable, just, and harmonious society. Knowledge is the beacon that can guide us through the tumultuous sea of challenges. In the face of our world's complexities, education stands as a powerful tool. It is through education that we can foster a global understanding, highlighting our interconnectedness and the consequences of our actions. When we comprehend the ripple effect of our choices, we are better equipped to make decisions that positively influence our shared home, our planet. Education is more than just imparting information. It is about cultivating an environment that encourages critical thinking. It's about nurturing minds to question, to probe, and to challenge the status quo. It's about fostering a culture of curiosity, where individuals are driven to investigate the world around them and to seek solutions for the challenges we face. With critical thinking comes the ability to discern truth from misinformation, a skill that is increasingly vital in our digital age. In a world where falsehoods can spread like wildfire, the ability to critically evaluate information is not just beneficial, it's essential. But education is not only about understanding our world and thinking critically. It's also about cultivating empathy. It's about encouraging individuals to step into the shoes of others, to understand diverse perspectives, and to appreciate the shared human experience. When we foster empathy, we break down barriers of misunderstanding, we challenge prejudices, and we promote a culture of inclusivity and respect. Education is about equipping individuals with the tools to navigate our complex world, to question, to understand, and to empathize. It's about empowering each one of us to contribute positively to society and to be agents of change. It's about building a foundation for a more compassionate and sustainable future. So let's embrace education, not just as a means to an end, but as a journey of exploration, understanding, and empathy. Let's foster a culture of lifelong learning, where education is not confined to the four walls of a classroom, but is a continuous process of growth and discovery. Education is the cornerstone of our journey towards a more compassionate and sustainable future. It's time to face the mirror of truth and confront our reflection. We cannot continue to turn a blind eye to the uncomfortable truths that stare back at us. We must engage in open dialogue, even when it is difficult, even when it challenges our assumptions and beliefs. We must peel back the layers of misinformation and societal constructs that obscure our perception of reality. Remember, we are all in this together. The challenges we face are shared ones, and so must be the solutions. It's time to shoulder collective responsibility, to act with urgency. We cannot afford to wait for change to happen. We must be the catalysts. The power to shape our world lies in our hands. By acknowledging the truth of our situation, by confronting the reality of our world, we can begin to carve out a path towards positive change.